Hello everyone, my name is Austin, and welcome back to Agario, the road to 10,000 coins. In today's episode, we're going to be called... Excuse me. Donald Trump, because Donald Trump will eat everyone. Because, I don't know, he just will. Just accept the fact that he's going to eat every single human on this earth. And more, I guess, if there's people in space at the moment. But yeah, let's play some Agario. I guess I'll get to the top this time. Maybe, hopefully, maybe not. Don't split. If you split, I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry, but it's just true. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna, do our classic thing, level up, hopefully. Hello, Cookies and Cheese. That's an interesting name. Hey, you just formed back together. I'm gonna get away from you. Hey, there's another guy called Trump, but he's at the top of the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this person's going after me. Yeah, looks like it. Hello, bot. I'm actually not gonna go after you. That's stupid. Ha, sucker! Sucker. Oh, that's a Satanist. Great. We were eaten alive already. I guess people don't really like Donald Trump. No. Mouse. Quit. What are you doing? There we go. Jeez. My mouse died for a second. It's like, what the heck's that about, man? Like, man? Oh, hello. Hello, Shrimp Jumbo. Ha, did you get the reference? It's not really a reference, but... Oh, yay. Lag. My favorite. Just the best thing in the world. It's called lag. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, you don't know this yet. I got a new microphone. And you're probably wondering, where have the videos been? Well, I'll tell you. Connor is unable to record. Well, that's a stupid name. I'm sorry. I mean, you can name whatever you want, but that's just dumb. Anyway, Connor cannot record, computer or his typical Xbox videos because something happened with his computer and he can't really use it at the moment. It just doesn't really work that well. As mine has been pretty annoying, but his is just kind of unluckiness basically. He's trying to get everything fixed so he can record, because you have to have your computer hooked up to your Xbox to record with the Elgato, which he has. So he's gotta, ooh, hello, I'm gonna eat the other candidates real quick. Or not, because it's lagging, apparently. But I want to eat, is that Barack Obama? Yeah, I'm gonna eat you. But yeah, like, it's just been difficult to record. And, for the past couple days, I've been trying to fiddle with, my microphone and the new setup, sort of, that I have. So, oh, you probably eat me. Previously, I had my new microphone and I'd been trying to record, but unfortunately, I didn't have enough space physically on my, desk that I record on, to put all of my stuff on, because I really like to have because I record on a laptop right now, which is why my videos aren't exactly the best of quality, but at least my voice will sound a bit better. But, okay. I like to have an extra keyboard, which you may or may not be able to hear there. Oh, can I eat you, buddy? Please tell me. No. Why? Come on. I'll have to eat that part of you, at least. But yeah, I just didn't really have enough room. Plus, it was going to be really awkward to do this, so I made a makeshift arm, sort of, out of a tripod and tape and wire and a bunch of ridiculous stuff. And if I ever get the chance to show you, I will, because it's actually hilarious. You piece of trash on a summer afternoon. Not just a normal afternoon, but it's summer afternoon. That's how trashy you are. Yeah, like, it's just been... Woo! Excuse me. Just been extremely difficult to record lately. Please understand, we're coming up on finals soon, so that's gonna be fun. Actually, it will be fun, sort of. Like, there'll be a stressful test and all, but then after we take the test, we go home. Oh, hello, lag. Why are you doing that today? That's not good. But yeah, like, stuff is coming up. Just a lot of stuff has been happening, so please understand, you know, we're not, like, this isn't our job or anything, so it's not, like, it is the physical top of our priorities. And I don't want to sound like that and like, oh yeah, just take this for granted. I love doing this. It's very fun. I get to yell and scream at the computer and not be called that weird. Except for that guy up there. I'm not going to say his name, but that guy up there is pretty annoying. Yeah. You know, let me just go ahead and straight up say this. If you're offended by any of the things that people have named themselves, like, if you don't like Donald, like if you absolutely hate Donald Trump, which I wouldn't blame you, I'm not going to get into that conversation, but if you absolutely hate this kind of stuff, then don't watch the video. I mean, we won't necessarily be able to put a video every single day at the moment. Like, I tried to record Happy Wheels, but the Happy Wheels levels weren't very good, and it just wasn't fun to record, really. Computer was being a little bit of an annoyance. But yeah, like, just click off this video, watch someone else's video. I mean, there's much better. I don't know why you'd be watching my video anyway. I mean, thank you. Or I guess Connor's videos are cool. He just doesn't have audio currently. I mean, he's pretty good. He's not actually that great at Black Ops 3, surprisingly. He was, like, he was kind of insane at Black Ops 2. And, yeah, but, I mean, it's not, like, the only thing is Black Ops 2 isn't really, like, big anymore right now. This is worth the risk. No, it's not. It wasn't worth it. Ha, sucker! You stuck in the corner. Nope, that was stupid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've been lagging here. I'm gonna go ahead and split off. And yeah, please don't hit me. Please don't get me. Satanist? No, you're a bad Satanist. Hello, Fabian. Is that his name? Yeah, Fabian. Where are you? Hey, you're second place. Cool. But yeah. So I'm gonna cut it, I guess, whenever I'm not being able to talk because there's not anything happening. So yeah. Goodbye. No! Darn it, these guys keep chasing me, and then I have been split off for a little while, and then, yoop, they eat me like I'm a little tasty Donald Trump piece of bacon. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're delicious down there. You look like a delicious little piece of bacon. You don't. Oh, come on. Lag. Don't do this. That was really close. I almost just ripperoonied right there. That wouldn't have been good. Because, as you know, dying is bad for your health. I mean, I guess you probably knew that. I didn't know if you didn't. But if you didn't, I just probably saved your life. Because you're like, you know what? I'm going to try dying today. Well, don't. Because dying is bad for your health. Yeah. I learned that from the wonderful Smith Plays. The Smith Plays. Not just normal Smith Plays, but the Smith Plays. Oh, no. Don't do this. Don't do this, me, Fernando Flew, and... Hey! A mini Donald Trump. There can only be one. Oh, darn it. Okay. I was hoping to kill him, but I guess not. I guess not. Yeah, you're not gonna get me, unless you're an idiot and you split off again. Dun, 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 dun. Because I just made the Disney Channel logo right there. I just made Disney logo in general with that guy. What in the world? Man, some of my neighbors are so weird. I don't even know what just happened, but a very loud crack just kind of went outside. I don't really know, you know? If your neighbors are making really loud cracks at times, then you should probably go check it out. But I can't right now, because I'm recording a video for you guys. Hey, you're cool. Oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to get away from you, because you're an inappropriate person. And inappropriate people, hello, you split off. And inappropriate people are not appropriate, obviously. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's awesome right there, but it's also very scary. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna go for you guys. Because you're ridiculously big, and I am not very big right now, you know? I mean, you know, if it's too big for you, just don't go for it, man. Just don't go for it, okay? The great, I don't know who taught me that, but just don't go for it. Good old animal puns for ya. Do. Whoop. Ooh, baby. I just ate a bunch of people. Hey, look, it's Steam. Hey, thank you. Thank you for your soul, even though I just completely demolished your other soul. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you're trying to... I don't know what you're trying to do here, bud. Hey, Facebook. If you can... Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna make that risk if you can... Yeah, he's gonna try to get my other little piece, isn't he? You're gonna try to be a sneaky little turd there. Well, you know what, fish turd? I'm not gonna let you. Okay, come on. This is gonna have to... Come on. Come on. Firm up, will you, darn it? Come on. Team up, bro? No. No way, bro. Come on. Today would be a great time to form. If you didn't... What the heck were you doing here? Oh! That was really, really close. I almost just got wreckaroonied. And I think I've been on this life for a long time, actually. For the majority of the video. Ooh, actually, I have a funny story to tell you guys today. So, at school, we play a game that's very fun. And it's stupid, but it's fun. So you run in between two trees in this big field, and you try to not get hit by a tennis ball. And now, the two people who we have picked as the all-time throwers just happen to be baseball pitchers. So they throw, pretty hard, actually. It's pretty painful if you get hit by it, but it's really fun. And, today, I was being stupid and wasn't paying attention, because we got to play, for last hour today. We got to go outside and stuff, so we played this for an hour, for whatever reason. Hello, Sanic. I'm gonna get away from you because you look like you're gonna eat me, and people who eat me aren't good people. You know, if someone tries to eat you, they're probably not a good person. But yeah, so we were playing this game. I wasn't paying attention, and the guy threw it at me really, really hard, and hit me in an uncomfortable spot. I'm just gonna say that it was kind of scary, actually, at first, and then realized that I wasn't actually hit there, but it was very, very close to being hit there. So, you know, like, whew, it was intense, I gotta say that. But yeah, you know, I lived, and I'm better now. My legs are all sore and stuff, but just because, you know, you sprint in between two poles for like an hour, that's, you know, it's fun, but it's terrifyingly painful at times. But yeah, yeah, that's my little... Hey, we're 10th on the leaderboard. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But yeah, that's my little story for you right now. I'm gonna try to think of another story, and if I can, I'm gonna say what my story is going to be. So yeah. Actually, I do have another interesting story to tell you. So, I enjoy going out and hiking a lot. like not huge backpacking trips, but small, fun, and medium difficult, but still fun backpacking trips where you literally take everything you have and throw it on your back and you walk for like 40 miles. Not in a day, obviously, over a couple days, because I'm not 20 and I haven't been doing this my entire life, so I'm not exactly in the best shape in the world. So this was the first one that I had been on for an overnight, or for a couple nights actually, for a longer period of time. And it rained on the second day. The second day was the worst of all of them because, man, let me tell you. First off, when you're hiking, basically the second day is always the worst because whoever you're with is going to push you harder than you probably wanted to, and you're not going to feel very good. But, that's okay, because the next day you feel great, and you're, like, super ready for all this. I'm not gonna mess with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you. So we were hiking part of the Appalachian Trail, by the way. If you didn't know, that's on the east coast of America, which is kind of close to where I live. Pretty cool. Stop! No. How are we still 10th on the leaderboard? Huh. Anyway, so we were hiking along, and we got to a not flat, but very open part of a mountain called the Balds, which is where it's basically just a round, like, it's very barren. There's not much, it's very barren in the sense that there's not very many large trees. There's small ones, and lots of shrubs and then grass, but that's about it. Really, there's not a whole lot there. But we got there, and it started raining as we got there, so we put on our rain gear. And to my ignorance, I had a cotton shirt on. Now, if you didn't know, hiking with a cotton shirt is probably the worst thing that you can ever do while you're hiking, because, as we say, cotton kills, because cotton gets wet very easily and doesn't get dry, like, ever. You have to let it out for a long time for it to dry. And, I was wearing it, so it didn't really have a long time to dry. So it got wet. My raincoat didn't really do much. I mean, it helped me not get, I don't know, like, dead from all of the, like, high winds that we were through. Because this was, like, solid 40 mile per hour winds with like 70 wind gusts. Like, that's what my teacher actually told us. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all. I wish I was, because that was not fun to go through. But I mean, we look back on it and laugh at it. But we had actually lost our teacher, so it was just me and this this girl, and we were hiking along. This is dangerous right here, but we were just hiking along. We weren't waiting, we just, our teacher had said to go ahead because a student of my friend of mine had lost his glasses. And I wear glasses as well, and hiking or doing really anything when you've got bad vision, because I'm not sure what it is to be technically legally blind, but I'm getting closer to it. I'm -4 or something. I don't really know what that means, but it's bad, so I know what it's like to have lost your glasses. It's really annoying because you can't see anything. So he just told us to go ahead, and so we went ahead, and we eventually found our teacher. Like, I don't really know how long it was. It felt a lot longer. It was probably only about 30 minutes, but this thing felt like 2 hours, practically crawling to get to our teacher. And we found him, and he saw that I was shivering after, like, he gave us some food and some water and stuff. And so he saw that I was shivering. So he looked at my shirt and said, "Austin, why are you wearing a cotton shirt?" And I kind of mumbled out, "I don't know. I didn't realize I had one," in a very mumbly way. That wasn't mumbly at all, but in a mumbly way. And so we take my shirt off so I can put on a fleece, because even when fleeces are wet, they keep you warm. So we took my shirt off and realized that my chest was blue. So I was just on the brink of getting a condition called hypothermia. Now, in the lower areas of hypothermia, it's not too dangerous, but it can kill you very quickly once it gets up there. I was going to be perfectly fine, obviously. We had plenty of things that could warm me up if I really needed it, because, like, my lips were blue and everything, and it made me really, really tired. So, my friend told me that it was basically like I wasn't there, because when we got to our camp, I got in my sleeping bag and slept. Like, we set up our tent, got in my sleeping bag, and slept. But yeah, so that's the closest near-death situation that I've ever been in. So, there you go. Have fun thinking that out. Why do I have my headphones on? I don't know why I have my headphones on. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go for that. Actually, yeah, I don't think he can eat me. He doesn't look like he can eat me. Now he does. Ooh, I kind of want to eat the Canada, but I also that unnamed yellow guy, which is probably 6 or 5 something. 5 or 6. Doesn't look like wants to party. He just kind of wants to kill me. But I think I'm gonna trap this Canada guy. But yeah, like, that's my story. It was it was still an amazing trip. It was an experience, and if you ever have the chance to go and hike somewhere, you should do it. Like, especially an easier hike for people who don't really hike often. I don't really hike that often, but I love it, and I'm fairly good at it. Decent. But yeah, I mean, this is my story. It was a great experience. I actually went on another one recently. I guess I could tell you about that. That was, wow, it was more fun because it was a day extra. The previous one was cold and wet for the most part, but it was still enjoyable. Not really while I was there, but this one was enjoyable while I was there, especially because I went hammock camping this time. I was kind of stupid and forgot to bring a tarp to put over myself if it rained, but thankfully my teacher had that covered. But yeah, I went hammock camping, and I guess the most miserable part was we didn't find, but we knew that there was a lodge, it was sort of a lodge kind of thing. It was about a mile from an unpaved road, which you actually had to walk to. You can't drive up to this place. They make you walk, or go by horseback, which we saw a lot of people on horses there. That's pretty common. This was actually in Kentucky, in the Big South Creek Fork, which is the most remote place in Kentucky. It's not close to where I live. It was like 5 or 6 hours away, something like that. Closer than where we started in Tennessee in the other one, the other hiking trip, but it was more fun because we hiked almost half of it on horse trails, and horse trails are extremely wide, so you can have like 4 or 5 people hiking in the same level as you, so it's pretty fun because you get to, hike right next to someone, and it's like, you're not tripping over someone in front of you or behind you, or you don't, like, when you're getting in front of someone, it's easy to because it's really wide. So we got off this horse trail. We find this little lodge area. We thought, you know what, let's take our packs off and go and walk to these large falls, or not falls, what was it? It was the arches, that's it. It's where rock deteriorates, little geometry, I almost said geometry lesson. Yeah, let's do geometry. No, geography lesson. Whenever water is dripping on the limestone, which is down in Kentucky, the limestone eats away pretty quickly. That's how caves are formed. That's why there's a lot of caves in Kentucky as well. Mammoth Cave, really fun place to go. But yeah, there's caves. And because of this, it creates these really big arches, which are so much fun. They're so cool to look at because they're, oh darn it, because they're natural and they're huge. They're like 10, 15, maybe even 20 to 30 stories tall. That's how big these things get, and they're great to look at. We got some, excuse me, we got some cool pictures and stuff, but it rained then, so we knew we should get back to our backpacks. Thankfully, we had put them inside because when we got back, it was raining. Because there's nothing worse than getting a wet backpack on a hiking trip. And unless you, like, cut your foot or break a leg or something. That's also pretty awful. I've never done that because I've never actually broken a bone yet. But yeah, so we get back to the lodge and we realize that it's pouring the rain. Like, we have absolutely nowhere to go because we're not going to hike in this kind of weather. Because it was so rainy that you couldn't really see that far in front of you. So it was dangerous, and we would probably have gotten lost, and, you know, you don't want to get lost in the woods, so, come on. My mouse is dying. I might have to go get my new batteries. But yeah, like, so, we bargained with this dude, and we got to stay in his old barn there for, like, $50 or something for the night. And he wouldn't let me put my hammock up, and because it was raining, I wasn't going to go out and put my hammock up. So I didn't really have anywhere necessarily to sleep. Now, there was 5 or 6 other boys with me, and then a couple of girls, and then 2 teachers. And so one of my teachers said, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to put my hammock up in a secret little back corner to where they can't see us, and he did, and he slept in it. My other teacher had a little tent, or had a sleeping bag because we didn't need a tent. She had a sleeping bag, and everyone else had a sleeping bag but me and my other teacher. So I was like, where do I sleep? And so I basically slept on a tarp in a barn. That was kind of cold at night. It got to like 40. It didn't get anywhere below freezing or anything, but it was like 40 degrees at night. And when you're staying there for a good, 7 or 8 hours, it gets pretty cold. And I didn't have any warm pants either, because I knew that when I got in my hammock, it would have been warmer. And then I had a coat, which was the only thing that kept me warm. So I slept in the, like, we had laid out a big tarp, which was the bottom part of the tent that the other boys had slept in. And it got quite warm at one point, but then everyone rolled away from me. So I ended up getting about 4 hours of sleep, and somehow had the best hiking day after all of that. It was crazy. It was really awesome because they let us keep our packs there. Thankfully, because it was actually a quite difficult hike, but I just felt really, really good that day for whatever reason. I don't know why, but being cold and then waking up in the morning makes me feel good. I don't ask how it works, it just does. But yeah, so we went and we left our backpacks and accidentally hiked an extra 5 miles. So we hiked 15 miles that last day. And then we went, got our car, drove up, and then had to practically run the 1.5 miles that it was actually to the lodge because they wouldn't let us drive our car. As I said already, they don't let you drive your car down there. So yeah, we did that and then got our packs and we left. And thankfully, I didn't get any blisters. No one actually got blisters. We were prepared. Oh, thank goodness! I thought that guy was gonna eat me for a second. Thankfully, we were prepared for blisters and stuff because we had these little patches that you put on your feet in order to prevent blisters. So we didn't get any blisters, and it was quite an enjoyable trip. We went and we ate at some fast food restaurant, and it was probably the best tasting fast food I've ever eaten. And that doesn't include fried chicken places, because I don't really count that as fast food necessarily, except for, like, I guess KFC's fast food, but I don't like KFC really. Just because it's not very good. It used to be pretty good, but a couple of years ago it just started getting really bad. But yeah, KFC, don't sponsor me. I'll just knock on your stuff. But yeah, so that's another one of my stories. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was fun to go on, fun to tell. So yeah. Oh my gosh, we're number 5th. Oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just kind of like, do. I ate him and then looked over. We're number 5th, people. That's pretty awesome. And the number 3 guy is going after me. Like, oh, crap. I should probably go down and get this other dude. No, it's not a good idea. Yeah. No. Don't do it. No. No. Oh, wait. He can't eat me. What is he? No, he's reforming. He's reforming. Run. Run. Hey, we got a new skin, actually, and we leveled up. Sweet. Well, I guess that's a good enough place to end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like and comment and all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.